Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's Marla. This video is going to kind of be all over the ballpark, a big hodgepodge of stuff in this video. And I'm going to talk about first a juicer that I just picked up that I really love, and I'm going to give a recommendation for. And then I'm going to show you the Dior Addict Fluid Stick that I purchased. I'm going to show you a great brush, a cleaner for your brushes. I know Sigma is trying to sell a $35, it looks like a silicone oven mitt to clean your brushes, but I'll be honest with you, they have almost the exact same mitt in Bed Bath & Beyond made out of silicone, and I ended up going to Bed Bath & Beyond, looking at that giant mitt and thought to myself, you know what, do I really want that giant mitt sitting on my vanity? No! So I found an amazing little square that is basically made out of silicone also, that you can put your brushes on. It's so much easier to kind of store. So I will show you that in this video also. And oh, I'm going to compare three different, I call them brow filler inners. Two are brow pencils and one is kind of something that's really not supposed to be put in your brows normally, but a lot of people do put it in their brows. And especially people that have black eyebrows like me. I have a really hard time with eyebrow pencils that say they're either too black and they make me look like a witch because my eyebrows look too black, or they have kind of brown or reddish undertones, and when I go out in the light and you look at my eyebrows, they look so unnatural. So I'm going to compare to my color tattoo that I used. I'm going to compare an Anastasia eyebrow pencil and the new IT universal brow pencil that I didn't really pick it up. It was kind of given to me for free when I purchased the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty eyeshadow palette at Ulta this past week. And I think the juicer, this Dior stick, the brush cleaner, and the eyebrow thingy-majiggies, those are the things I want to talk to you about in this video. So let's start with juicing first. I have a blender, and obviously blenders, you can't be putting spinach and kale and all that kind of stuff in there, and apples, at least not my blender. My blender does not cut that stuff up. So I wanted to get a juicer. I had a juicer stored away that I purchased probably 5 years ago, and it was almost torture bringing it out. I love carrot juice, and I love to make juices to drink for health purposes and just kind of fill me up in between meals sometimes. And the process of cleaning that juicer was such a pain in the bottom that I just never juiced after a while. It just became such a hassle. But this past week, I picked up a juicer I know Best Buy has it, and I think Bed Bath & Beyond says they have it, and it's definitely on Amazon. And I think you pronounce it Breville. I will put the name of it down here. I love this juicer. It is the most amazing juicer I've ever tried, and the reason it is, it's powerful, but it's so easy to clean. So let me take you in my kitchen really quickly, and let me just show you. I'm not going to juice anything, but I'm just going to show you how you put it together after you take it out and how easy it is to clean. I mean, that is kind of the main question I was asking and looking for when I was looking for the juicer. It was just kind of like, tell me, how hard is this thing to clean? And because if I don't use it, the whole point of the juicer is moot. So let me take you in my kitchen, and I'll do a quick little video and show you what my juicer looks like. I'd like you to meet my new wonderful friend. I really love this juicer. It is like a friend to me. It's great. This is one of the easiest things I've had to clean when it comes to juicers. It comes with this great brush for cleaning the filter off. It comes with very easy instructions how to take care of it, how to clean it, and also for recipes, how to make some recipes. But let's just get started, because the most important thing to me is being able to clean the juicer after I do my juicing. You have the filter, and then you have this plastic container. This goes on top, falls right into place, and then there are these little arrows on this. You kind of line them up with the arrows that are inside here. So I'm going to do that right now. And then snap it in. And this is the giant pulp container for collecting the pulp. And there's a little lip over here that you just slide that under, like so. And then the next thing you do is you just put the top on everything. Make sure that's all lined up properly. Perfect. And here's the container that you have for collecting all your juice. And this is like a little locking arm right here. So this, you see where the cutout little hole is, goes under where this nozzle is, fits right there. This you just press down and lift up, locks into place. And then the last thing, which I have over here, is this in order to press down into what you want to have juiced. That is what it looks like when it's all done. It looks a little bit like a monstrosity, but I love it because it is so easy to care for. Next, I think I'm going to show you the great brush cleaning little silicone mat that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. So let me go into that video right now. Yeah, I think that's one that's coming up next. I forgot because I did these all in segments. So this is my Casabella pot holder. It's made out of silicone and this costs $7.99. They also have a pot holder made out of silicone that almost looks exactly like the mitt that Sigma has, but you know, I'll be honest with you, it's so kind of awkward, that giant mitt in my bathroom. I really just love having this little pot holder and I can just prop it up against kind of my mirror, and it's really just so much more convenient and doesn't take up as much space. But all I do is I get this a little wet. Yeah, shake that off. And you can see kind of all the little nubbies in it. And that's what really helps clean the bristles of the brush. And then I'm gonna put just a little bit of mild soap on that, hand soap. And just wet the tips of the brush I wanna clean. And then all you have to do is and it just cleans the brushes so well. You can get all the makeup out of the brush, really cleans them really well. And it's super gentle because this is just kind of like almost like a silicone-y soft material. And then I just rinse the rest of this excess dirty soap off. And when I want to clean this off, all I do is just run it under my sink. Let's see if I can adjust this over there. There we go. All I have to do is just run this under water. Super clean. You know, I used to do the brushes against my hand, but then I realized this pot holder is really kind of awesome. And then all I do is, it's so convenient because then I just put this really against the back mirror and I just have it propped up like that and it takes up no space. So I do all my brushes that way. I just put that mat down, put some soap on it with a little bit of water, go through all my brushes and then rinse them off. Perfect, easy, and very inexpensive. Hey everyone, I am right in the process of trying to dry my hair still and I haven't styled it yet. Don't have all my makeup on, but I thought I would quickly show you the Dior Addict Fluid Stick that I purchased. The main reason I purchased this is because I was in particular looking for a kind of a reddish lipstick. I am not a huge fan of red lipsticks on myself. They look great on some other people, but I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't like drawing all that attention to my lips. I don't have big full lips, and a lot of times I feel the darker lips on me just make my lips look thinner. However, for one occasion, I did kind of want to go with a bolder lip, and I was wearing red, kind of a reddish skirt, and I wanted a red lip. So I got the sample in the mail in one of the boxes of Sephora that I purchased, and I kind of liked the sample of it. So I picked up the Wonderland number 575, and these are expensive. These are about $35. I would not get any more of these. I really don't smell any noticeable smell to them at all. But what's really cool about them is they call them a hybrid, and they really are kind of a hybrid because when you're putting this on your lips, it doesn't feel like a lip gloss and it almost doesn't feel like a lipstick. It's kind of a combination of both. You get the shininess, the glossiness of a gloss, but you get the color payout or the pigment of a lipstick. and it doesn't feel sticky whatsoever on your lips. They're supposed to be long wearing. However, you know, if I eat and drink, a lot of the glossiness kind of seems to come off. But this is what Wonderland looks like. It's not a, you know, I would say it's kind of a pinky red, I guess, but I just couldn't go full out kind of vampire red. And out of all the samples that I looked at, and when I went to Sephora, out of all the kind of shades that were darker I looked at, this is really the only one that I care for. So I'll put this on kind of my bare lips. And again, I'm not a fan of reddish lipsticks, but I really kind of wanted this for a special occasion. Before I put that on, I wanted to show you a quick picture of what Wonderland looks like. So that is crazy Wonderland. You can see how it's super bright, but I really like it because I think it kind of makes a bold statement, especially if I don't have a lot of any other makeup on my face. But out of all the shades, again, this is the one I liked the best for my kind of light olive complexion. If you're looking for an expensive kind of gloss lipstick hybrid, you may want to take a look at these. When I put this on my lips, I almost feel like I'm putting on colored water. It just feels like I'm putting on cool water on my lips. It does not feel like any lip gloss I've ever felt before. It just totally not sticky whatsoever. So in that respect, I really do like it. I am going to move on to the other things that I wanted to talk to you about in this video. I'm doing this in segments because I have a lot of stuff going on right now in my life, which you will hear about this Friday when I put up my video. But I'm going to compare, especially for people out there that have black eyebrows like me, completely black with no brown in, I'm going to compare three, I call them eyebrow filler inners, or, you know, that's what I call them. I use Tough as Taupe from Maybelline, the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow to fill my brows in, but I'm going to compare that with an Anastasia brow filler inner pencil, and also I'm going to compare that to the It Cosmetics Universal brow pencil that I kind of got as a freebie sample when I picked up the palette that I used in my Get Ready With Me last week. So let me get into that right now. And I hope I have everything in order here because I filmed a lot of these in segments, so I kind of don't know what I was doing first or doing last. But this is for, especially for you people that have black eyebrows like me. I have found, and I have like no eyebrows. I have a little bit of eyebrows there, but not a lot. I really have to draw on a tail. I have no tail. I love the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow. It has a great color for people that have black eyebrows. It's not too black, but there's no brown or red in it, and that is kind of the key for me. I tried the It Cosmetics Power Brow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. I know this got great reviews, but for me, personally, it was a thumbs down. One reason being is this tip, I don't know if it's like this on all of them, or maybe this is just the sample I got. This tip is like, so it's just too big to me. I can't draw kind of a narrow line on my eyebrows. It just is like really thick and awkward for me. It makes it, I don't know, I just don't like it. It also is a little too much of kind of a browny red shade for me. Even if I push it really hard, I can't get the color that I want for my brows. The Anastasia Brow Wiz that I have here in brunette, I would actually even prefer this one over this one, mainly for the fact that it has a much narrower tip. I just don't like this big fat tip on this It Cosmetics one. Maybe other people do, but for me, I don't like it. There you go. You can tell see the difference. The Anastasia is the one that's the entirely black colored pencil, and then the It Cosmetics is the one that has black and silver. And you can see kind of how much thicker that tip is on the pencil. I just can't be precise with it. But let me show you quickly. I put these three. I put the It Cosmetics on my arm, and then under it, I think I put the Anastasia, and then I put the Tough as Taupe. And you can see the three different variations of colors. And then I took some soap and I rubbed my arm probably 15 times to see which ones would come off. And I will show you that right now. And I probably am not going to say goodbye because that's probably the last thing that I'm going to be doing in this video. So I will say goodbye now. I will add that eyebrow thing at the end. And I will also tell you that I would like everybody to kind of tune in to my video on Friday because I have a very special picture of an outfit of the day that I am very proud of, and some information also about some things that are going to be happening in my life that I just thought I would share with people that I've kind of communicated with on my channel. Have a great day, guys. I will see you soon. Here's the comparison of the brow pencils. All right, so on the top of my arm, that kind of brownish shade is the It Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. Below that is the Anastasia Eyebrow Pencil in Brunette. And then below that, on the very bottom, is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Toughest Taupe. You can see how the first one, the It Cosmetics, has a little bit of brown looking aspects to it, which I don't like. The Anastasia is okay, but I'll show you a big drawback for that in a minute. And even though that Toughest Taupe looks kind of like a slate color, for some reason on black eyebrows, it is absolutely a perfect shade. So I put some water on my wrist and some soap, and I rubbed probably about 15 times. As you can see, the Anastasia in the middle pretty much is gone. That totally left. The It Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil on top, there's a little bit there, but not much. But my Toughest Taupe is pretty much still hanging in there, and that is why I like it so much. That stuff stays on all day long, does not come off until I take it off with a makeup remover. Therefore, I am not walking around with any eyebrows missing during the day. And for someone with brownish or probably more blacker eyebrows, I think you would really love this. Thank you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. Bye-bye.